two little spots this time. One over here. The ones that can't get in and just want some bread. Oh, this is over there, some bread and seed. I'll quickly have something. So I haven't had lunch yet. I skipped lunch as I got up late. Now the shelter, remember how I talked about a shelter design? The middle here, well I changed my mind on that time I got to it. And we're going to go shelter in the back corner. The back corner one there, I'm going to shelter it. Some poles and some sheeting I got there, I'm going to make a little shelter. So that way when it rains, and that back corner one there runs off better, they can have somewhere to eat. You've got the trees and everything in the way there anyway. They don't usually come in that way. They come down this way and come in this way. So shelter in that corner. And then I'll decorate it over time as well, so it looks fancy a little bit. Blends in with all my stuff. It doesn't have to look fancy, but certainly nice instead of standard, shelter. So all the poles I'll have, whoops, sorry guys, will all be decorated. I'm gonna decorate. That's what I like doing. Some people think I have too much decoration. I've had my sisters and friends tell me things like that. And I think my brothers too. That I have too much pictures and decorations. And you know what I say? I say that's a good thing. You don't want too much of everything everywhere and everything mixed. I understand that because it just looks like, a junk room. But if it's a theme and it all matches with stories and things telling you, oh, that's interesting, then it's a good thing because it allows conversation when you have guests around that you don't usually have and you run out of things to say. You got other conversations to talk about. That's what rich people have expensive pieces around. That's what they've talked about. They like to talk about their expensive pieces. Well, you don't need things to be expensive to have something interesting to talk about. But for them, expensive is good. Expensive and something different is good for the rich. And for the poor, well, just something different, eh? It doesn't have to be expensive. And if you love it, then it's expensive to you, then, isn't it? Hey, Telly! Chirang bang bang? Hey, you granddaughter of Tweed? There've been a few little different generations, but it could be. It lasts roughly 3 to 5 years, I think it was. They don't have such a big life. So you enjoy it, okay? You love the tomatoes? You were the tomato pincher. You were. You're a big tomato pincher. And strawberry pincher. Yeah, worm pincher. You look for some worms? Yeah? That's where I'm going to be soon to clean up. See if you can find some worms in there after I clean. What do you reckon? Yeah? Some worms. As I've mentioned, I want to make up a little worm farm. So I can put a little pit. I'll have a pit. They like to dig because they used to dig in the garden for me worms all the time and they can't do it now. But I'll have another pit where I'll allow them to do it and their food will be plentiful. Hopefully if I can keep it up with the compost worm farm. And it's the same with mealworms. You put enough wood together and grind up wood and wood chips, which I'm starting to get. Make up a little mealworm farm because I've noticed some of them are getting in the compost from putting some wood chips in there. These shavings. Yeah. Rose is going alright. When they do their shoot off, that's when I'll make a design out of them. One rose there in the middle died off. I'll fill the other ones up later. A couple of spots. I think there's two to three that I couldn't replace that died because the concrete was a bit too small. Couldn't handle the pressure of the burning sensation of the line. Plants take it pretty good. Some of them are tougher than others, just like us, I guess, when it comes to human skin and how they react to different things. And I don't know how much more that pumpkin's going to grow as the leaves around it have died off. I've kept one. It's still hanging on a bit. But I might be pulling that out. Might be a smaller little jab, that one. Let it sit there a little bit. Make sure it ripens up a little. But I don't think it's going to get much bigger like a couple of them did when I trimmed the leaves off around them. As it can't get the energy in that one. Now you kid those little sunflowers alone. I'm going to pull out some sunflowers there. They're the ones I'm going to put in these spots. And I'm growing some now, just in here. There's sunflowers there in this big pot. And that's the butternut pumpkins. There. And I'm going to put with the pumpkin. It's on. Next couple of days, I reckon, the pumpkin. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. So I'll go inside, so I'll stop talking, because they're like, come on. They want to come run around here and play a little bit more, don't you? Hey? The trust is halfway so far. Close, but not too close. We love you, but we like our space at the moment. Unless I go out there and sit with them, and they come up closely. Check me out. They like to come up and go, what am I doing every now and then at the door, don't you? And some are more local than others, so some of them come up more closely and sit around. And a lot of them just do their own thing still at the moment and live around here. Well, have a good one, and bye-bye everybody.